Ladies and gentlemen, today the Boston Celtics might be the best team in the NBA via Kristaps Porzingis. It's addition by subtraction. They get rid of Marcus Smart, a good defender, on offense, but more problematic late in games. They get rid of him. They get a 7'3" guy with guard skills and can play defense. Now you could put him at the 4, 5, or even the 3 if you want. He came in as a 3. Now, if you match up with the Nuggets, assuming they make the championship again, you could put Kristaps on Jokic. Now he towers over him. Literally, he's got like 4 or 5 inches on him easily. So now Jokic, that just makes Jokic's job way harder. Then you could put Williams at the 4 or Horford at the 4, and you could put him on Gordon, assuming that's their lineup. And then Marcus Smart can play Michael Porter. Jaylen Brown can play, KCP. And then now you got Michael Brogdon or one of those other guys that can play Murray. So now this team is good to go. Assuming no one else makes any other moves. Assuming Miami does nothing. Assuming the Bucks sit on their hands. Assuming everyone else doesn't do a thing. If that happens, Boston hands down has the best team, at least in the East, and they gonna give the Nuggets some trouble if, assuming the Nuggets are the best team still. So let's see what they did to make this happen. A lot of moves finna be happening soon. So the Celtics, they get Kristaps via the Wizards, and the number 25 pick tonight from the Grizzlies. And they get a first-round pick, top 4 projected from the Warriors next year, guys. So next year they potentially can get another player to add. But that's a year from now. We ain't going to worry about that just yet. Then the Grizzlies, they receive Marcus Smart. Now that helps their culture. Him and Ja, that's going to be interesting. Then the Wizards, they receive Tyus Jones from the Grizzlies. Decent player. Danilo Gallinari. He's been a warrior all over the league. A trading warrior. Good shooter. Decent. And Mike Muscala. Oh, Mike Muscala. Muscala. All right, I'm thinking that was the coach. Imagine they traded the coach away. Like, see you later. We don't want you or need you anymore. That would have been nice. If they got rid of the coach, they would have my stamp of approval. And then also the Wizards get the number 35 overall pick this year. So they really need to get rid of that coach. I still think their team, their roster is the best. But until they do something about that coach, he may be the reason why they don't go to the next step. Mark my words, ladies and gentlemen, the coach is their only problem right now. If you think you're going to waltz up in the next season with that coach and nothing is going to arise in the form of problems, you got something else coming. Last year, Porzingis averaged 23 and 8, 2 or 3 assists, almost 2 blocks, in almost 33 minutes a game. Played 65 games, boys. Nowadays, that's basically a full season with all the time management, guys sitting. Yeah. And then he played with Bradley Beal. Those 2 guys couldn't make it happen. Those 2 guys have to be the 3rd best player on a team to be successful. They can't be the number 1 or the number 2 guy. We see how that's worked out. If they're the number 3 guy, we're going to find out this year what that means. I think this team is much better. They've lost some more guards, got some more big men. That's what they needed. Teams need size. We've went from a small ball NBA, we're going back to big ball guys. Every 5 years, 10 years, the league flips over and changes. It's back to a big man league. It's not about small ball no more. You need a small guy, but you need your big guys now. Guys are getting bigger. The champions were bigger, not smaller. You can't play like the Warriors did 10 years ago. It's a new age. It's a new day. Back to the big men. Let's see. I think we can leave it off here. Basically, just letting you guys know that we now have ourselves a new contender, and they got rid of their top heaviness. I think they're gonna be doing some special things next year, assuming the Miami Heat don't pick up Damian Lillard. If they pick up Dame and a big man, we're gonna have to revisit this conversation. But until then, guys, I think we have to agree the Boston Celtics are the best team in the East for the foreseeable future and possibly the league. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.